to another X Kings Gaming video, guys. I actually never completed this tour, and I'm very sorry for that. For those of you who have been watching for a while now, you would have known that I did give a brief server tour of our Minecraft server that we played on a while ago. Now this is the entrance here. You spawn, well actually you would spawn back here somewhere. But we're gonna just jump right into this. The first time I did this, my mic was actually not working. And it was a little bit weird because everything was just in text. But over here we have the Pantheon, which is a building in Rome. Some of you may recognize it. This is actually the same Pantheon that is in the Assassin's Creed trailer. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, I believe it is. They kind of have this in one of the pan shots. Now this is an arch that I did build over the spawn over here, and we'll move right along here. This server, let's see, I'm trying to think here, maybe it was a span of over probably a year, I would have to say. This is an inn that I have built. I want to say that everything that I have built is not my creation. Now, I don't know who the original people of all of these buildings were the first time, but I wanted to say that these are not mine. However, everything that I do tell you about Sam's buildings are in fact his. Now over here we have the skateboard with a shoe. This is actually done by one of X-Zero's friends here, and he built this here. I'll show you a little overview of it. A brief shoe house. Over there is just my name that Henry made. Here's the top view of the inn, if you care to see it. And there's a more pronounced view of the Pantheon here. I kind of messed up on the top there, so it looks a little bit deformed. Now over here we have like a Mayan temple type thing, and this is actually kind of tedious. It was actually supposed to go, I believe, another 2 stories, but I got tired of building this because it was the same thing over and over and over and over again. So I just left it off with 5 stories. Now over here we have one of Sam's buildings. This is actually a hotel of his, or not a hotel, but more of a resort. So you come through the entrance, you have this lovely courtyard, and then you're led to the 4 huts. Now down below, he has installed I believe a 6-foot, let me see, could be wrong, 9-foot pool here, and then back there is a bar to eat. Now one of our project, or what I helped with was the club. Now let me just show you it down here. This is our club. I kind of wanted to add more lights to it, like flashing lights, but I kind of didn't have the time to do it, so I kind of left it off with this. But I still think it's pretty cool. Some of you guys may be wondering, will we return to Minecraft, or more of, will I return to Minecraft? And I don't know. Before I made YouTube videos, some of you may have been watching my original channel, and I put easily around 300 to 400 hours of Minecraft. And that may not seem like a lot. Some of you guys, I'm sure, have put probably around 2,000 to 3,000 hours into the game. But this is just a heart statue here. I'm sorry to interrupt what I was explaining. The way how this came to be was when we first started the server here, X-Zero had the bright idea to create a 1-for-1 replica of the Eiffel Tower. Now, this is what is left of that 1-for-1 replica. This is nowhere close to the 1-for-1 replica of the leg of the Eiffel Tower, I will say. But with his creation of this, I did realize this would make an excellent monument stone. So I left it open for quite a while until I decided to attach the heart. Now going back on to Minecraft, just had to explain that there. Um, I put that 300 to 400 hours of Minecraft in about, I'd have to say, less than a year. There were times where I went to bed 4 o'clock in the morning playing this game, and that kind of tired me a little bit, and that's kind of why I don't really play Minecraft anymore, because I literally got burnt out of it. Now what you're seeing here is one of Sam's banks. We wanted to turn this into a city, so he added a bank into the city. And over here we have the church. This is nothing special, just a simple little church that he decided to add, as you can tell. Then over here, this was actually his first major creation. This is Sam's for sale for $10 million mansion. I'm not going to go into every room. I'm not going to go inside the building at all. I will just give you a brief overview because it has a massive basketball court and I believe like around 10 or so rooms in it. So he has a treehouse back here, and then I believe this is a garbage disposal, but I could be wrong. Yeah. Now we're gonna go over here. This city just looks amazing at night, as you can tell. I love it. I just recently turned on my Minecraft server again. I'm just like, wow, all the memories I had with this are just great. Over here, he has a guest house. That's what you're looking over here. We're gonna venture over here, and then we'll go what is behind me. I'll show you guys what's over there. Over here, this was actually, out of all of Sam's projects, I think this was probably the coolest. He made his own, kind of like a ranger station. This is a general market he built. Over here, this is a grocery store. Then I believe this is the ranger station over here. Yeah. Then you have the restaurant. I believe this is garbage. I could be wrong. Yeah, garbage. And then somewhere back here should be the market with a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah. I believe this is enchantment house. Okay. Now over there's a just a brief little side note, is a cemetery that was also built by Sam, and he decided to throw in some names here. These are some of the people, not all of them. Yeah, some of them are like, I don't even know who they are. But some of these people are actually people that played with our Minecraft server. I think, yeah. He kind of created a little secret club area here. It's been a while since I've been down here. Just check here. Yeah, I believe this is it. I wanted to think that he had maybe like a secret club room down here, but I guess I was wrong. Let me just fix this real quick. But as I was getting to this ranger station here, he actually built this entire forest himself, and it's a national park, Kit Kat National Park, with Glacier Lake. Now he built his own cabins. I'll just show you one of them, and I'm going to give you a brief overview of the entire place. This is one of his cabins that he has. It's a lakeside cabin. It's really cool. And this is the lake. Now I love how he did this because it's pretty much like a combination of a swamp and a forest at the same time. It has an island in the middle of it, which is our nether portal, which we did have some awesome plans for the nether portal, or for the nether, but we never really got around them when we were actively building on this server. This is just a really cool thing that Sam built. Over here was some of Sam's unfinished works, some of his castles, and his automatic cannon, if you guys remember that video from a while ago. Up here we have Assassin's Sky Dome. I don't believe this is really just all there is to it. There's nothing other than this. He just built it in the sky. Now into the mountain he built his own like house as well. Now this is another attempt for an automatic cannon. Over here we have some of Kitty Cat's what do you call this? Pixel art. Yeah. So I don't know any of these except for the one that's back here, and this is I believe Jolteon from Pokemon. Yeah. Then over there you have no, this is Zapdos. My bad. That one is Jolteon over there. I don't even know what I'm saying. I've only played Pokemon all my life, so I should pretty much know this. Other than the new games, I kind of gave up after they came out with Black and White. I kind of stopped playing the game after that. I kind of thought it was dumb. There's too many changes that they made into it, and I realized the game was too repetitive. Now this is Charizard over here. Then over here, these are like some of the key players that played on this server over here. Myself, Glacier, SpongeBob, Sam. Then you have Kitty Cat and X-Zero, which while he played Minecraft, or when he played Minecraft, he went under this alias, not admin, sir. Now over here you have Kitty Cat's house. It's very nicely decorated. Then you have a random village over there. Nothing special. Now I'm actually going to go over here, skip that whole side over there, but I'll come back to it. So we're just gonna fly back towards the Pantheon here. Pretend you never saw what was behind me, so that way you guys can act surprised. Now this over here was a test, so to speak. I wanted to see how, I'm trying to remember what the name of it was. Oh man, what was the name of it? It's the program where you could implement Minecraft buildings onto your server map, and I wanted to just test out, just like, this would be kind of cool to see how it works, and I implemented this into the Minecraft server. I could have easily built this myself, but I wanted to see how that would work, so I built a Spleef arena. If you guys are familiar with that game mode, I'm sure you all are. Now over here was another one of Sam's villages. He wanted to build a castle type place. I don't even recall this over here. Huh. I don't even... Okay, well, I do not even recall that being in this area. I do remember there was in fact, a burned down building there. Now, when that was replaced, I have no idea. I actually built this statue myself. And this was Sam's castle over here. This is pretty cool. But I still think his mansion and his forest are probably the best. This is what it looks like. He has a dungeon and everything as well. Now, if we go fly over here, you will see a pretty famous building. This was actually a joke that went among us. Again, I was fooling around with the program that implemented stuff into the game, and I meant to put this above ground, but somehow it went to the bottom of the map, and you have one of the most famous Minecraft castles on our map. Now, because it did that, it literally left a hole above it, so I had this whole roof you see over here, I had to put this in myself, and that took a considerable amount of time. It also left, you could see the stone and the ores and everything along these walls, so I literally had to go through each of these 4 walls, destroy every block. I was in God mode, so bear in mind that, and replace it with netherrack, and that took about 2 hours for each wall. So I did at least do a little bit of work for this, but this was just an inside joke that Sam and I did, saying that we spent all night building this, and funny to believe, but people, or hard to believe, but people did actually believe us. I think that made sense. I don't even know. Over here we have, I think X-Zero made this, but I could be wrong. Okay, yeah, this is X-Zero. This was, I don't believe this was supposed to be a house. At first he wanted to turn this into a supermarket, but it actually didn't end up working like that. Now, okay, wait. Okay, yeah, hold on. Let me just replace that. That's what I thought. They have a secret room back here. It's gonna take a little bit. Can I find the pic? There it is. That's what I thought. Are you kidding me? That's not what I wanted. This is what I wanted. Seriously? There we go. Now, I believe this leads... I don't even know if this is complete, because it's been probably about a year since I've been on this server. Alright, I'm not gonna go down that way, but they kind of wanted to build a fallout shelter down there. It's kind of what this whole area is. Now I'm going to show you guys probably the last major creation that went on to this server, and that was my ice palace. This is another one of the most famous Minecraft builds, and I actually managed to build it. It took me about a month, I would say, probably around I don't even know how many hours. I'd say around 40 to 50 hours to build, because I literally I was building this for somebody, and I asked them what their two favorite materials are, what type of materials they want me to build this castle out of, and they picked ice and snow. So I literally had to go into the picture and figure out what I would think the best items for ice and snow would be. So I literally built the entire castle out of ice and snow. I messed up the dimensions, so the building itself is a little bit different than the original, but I was very pleased with this build. Now, I've only implemented the first floor, and I left a lot of the rooms blank because I wanted the person I built this for to do their own thing with it. Now, here's the throne moon for the castle. As you can tell here, it's still not even finished, because by the time I had finished it, I was already starting to get burnt out of Minecraft, and I stopped playing. So this is literally the last build that I did, and those castles over there on the rock were the last build that Sam did. Now this is just a random windmill that Sam made. Now I have one more thing to show you, and that would be the club room. This was probably, I'm trying to think, other than the Pantheon and the Ice Palace, I would have to say this is the third hardest thing that I've ever built. And that would be because where I built it was literally underground, one, and there used to be a wall here, so you would never even know that this area was hollow. It actually, at first, I did make it so that if you put a torch somewhere, actually wait, oh yeah, it's not, what was supposed to go there? A white or green? We'll say a white. Oh well. Now I think a green. I don't even know. I don't even care. But I actually, you had to put a secret. Wow, that was terrible, like pronunciation there. You used to have to put a secret lever, and the door would close. Now over here, you come to my secret library. Now this used to be all that was here, and there are actually some books that were hidden here, but I actually moved them to a different location. But if you were to venture over here into this corner, I don't know if this will still work. Yeah, cool. Wait. Yeah, see, what ends up happening is a lot of time when Minecraft updates, your redstone turns to crap, and this is what happens because of it. But this is probably one of the hardest builds for me. I literally had to excavate this entire room to build it, and I literally went off 3 pictures that were not even like easily distinguishable. Like, okay, so one of the pictures was from like literally like right here. It looked like this. Another one of the pictures was probably like this, and the third picture was like this. And I literally had to go off the entire thing from like that. The only difference I didn't make though was right where this table is, there's actually supposed to be a hallway that leads into something else. I might change that. Maybe I'll add a hallway. If I do get back into Minecraft, maybe I'll make a hallway and make a sort of extension to this place. But this was one of my favorite builds as well. I kind of like doing this because this is my own club as my favorite colors. Well, I could have changed this black, but I thought gray looked a lot better. But it's green and black. Now, I believe if I go... yeah, here. Oh, no, wait. Yeah. Hold on. You could see the extent of work that I put into this. Oh. Okay. Yeah, so see what ended up happening is I filled it with cobblestone, so it wasn't like really high. Oh, here, what I could do here. Just go over here. But you can see the extent of work that I had to go through just to build this area. And I definitely think it was worth it. It was a fun build. This took me a little bit of time because, like I said, sorry, I got distracted by the light. Because the dimensions, man, I can't even talk to them, were a bit difficult to deal with. But I hope you enjoy my server tour of the X Kings Minecraft server.